أحبابي أهديكم أغلى ما لدي في ربيع سهل فيها الخير ازداد في ربيع سهل شكرا 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 يا ربيع سهل هيا يا أصحابي هيا يا أحبابي هيا سهل هيا يا أصحابي هيا يا أحبابي.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sumaya Umar and you are watching iKIDS on iTV. Today on Get Active with iKIDS, Brendan is here going to get us all moving. So come on kids, join me and let's get active. Today on Get Active with iKIDS, we have Brendan here who's going to do lots of fun physical activities with our kids. Just like how we exercise our brain with lots of reading and books. Do you love books, Amana? Yes, we're also going to do physical exercise and lots of fun activities to get us moving. Amana, if you love books, which book is your favorite book?
You got a book.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
You got the book.
Yeah.
And do you love to read it with Mommy? Can you tell me about the Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Was the porridge too cold? Was it too hot? And was the porridge just right? Did Goldilocks eat all baby bear's porridge? Yes. Oh, Amana. Okay, Amana is going to join us with the physical activity as well because she loves to read and she exercises her brain. But today, we're going to be exercising with fun physical activities. So, Brendan, what can you tell us about physical activity and getting the children moving? You know, they love to sit in front of the TV.
I know, nowadays it's one of their favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Another danger is we've got these portable TVs, so we're all walking around with our little flat screen
That's
smart
very
TVs.
True. Yes.
So what we need to try and do is we need to try and get the kids excited again into playing outside, but having a bit of fun with it. Because sports can get very serious at the same time.
And for kids, they can get very competitive, and then parents are putting pressure on them. And so how to just get them out there having fun.
Exactly. Take the pressure off and put them back outside and just get them moving. Moving is very, very important for the foundation blocks of our development. And we need to do a lot of different styles of activities, especially when we're growing up.
Is there a range for different age groups, or is it, you know, are they going to be doing, should they be doing the same thing as they grow up?
No, pretty much what you do is a lot of the exercises and a lot of the drills we do, it's all age group relative. The only difference is with the young ones, you obviously water down a lot of the intensity. So you keep it simple, you keep it light. As we get older and as we develop our muscles and our movements, we can complicate the exercises a little bit more. We can make them more advanced, but the core is all the same.
Still keeping it fun.
Still keeping it fun, yes.
Okay. And so today, what are we want to get the kids moving.
Well, today what we've got planned is we're going to do a little bit of free movement as a warm-up, a little bit of imaginary play as well, just to go in line with the book readings that we've been doing.
Yes.
Imagination in fitness is also very important because it gets a bit boring sometimes. I come from a swimming background, and that blue line on the bottom of the pool, it gets a bit straight and narrow after a while. So we've got to be able to be creative, and in that creativity, physical play becomes endless. We've got a jungle gym here. We can utilize it in 4 or 5 different ways. I've brought very basic equipment today. I've brought some cones, a couple of noodles, and ourselves. And we're going to do a whole mix with the cones and the noodles. And we're going to work on hand-eye coordination and body strength at the same time. And it's important to develop the hand-eye coordination because walking and running, we kind of learn very quickly. But we need to be taught how to skip, how to catch a ball. All of those exercises,
and
they help us.
We were just skipping all the time. We would go skipping to school, we would climb trees. It was part of our natural day.
Exactly.
With today's kids, you know, unfortunately the way we live, we have to stimulate them, find the activities for them, get them together with their friends and get them outdoors.
Exactly. And also one thing that I've learned over the years is the danger with our technology that we've got is there's lots of instant gratification. Whereas it doesn't matter what year we live in, our body only develops at a certain stage. So the exercising also teaches them a little bit about patience and working towards a goal and not giving up. We're not going to get the exercises or the drills first time every time.
It's practice makes perfect.
It's practice makes perfect, and the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yes.
And once you get to a certain level, a whole new kind of hallway of doors opens for you.
So every child is challenged, they face their
Exactly.
fears, they get out there, and once they're moving and they're active, they just find it fun and they want to do more of it.
Yes.
And Brendan, you were saying that you're a swimming instructor. What is your background with kids, and what have you seen and what have you learned through this that you can pass on to these kids and get them as active and have as much fun as possible?
Well, what I've learned over the years is, we've touched on it a little bit.
Yes.
What we've learned is, nowadays the instant gratification is becoming a big problem. So what we've got to do is, we've got to try and get the children into the exercises, but fun through learning through fun.
Excellent.
Instead
Yes.
of it being, you're here to, this is what we do, this is what we do. So we kind of are trying now, well, especially from my side, we're trying to break down the boundaries of just having box kind of style exercises and make it a bit more free. So even in the pool, we do a lot of play exercises, we do lots of floating, we do lots of skipping and running and jumping at a development level. And anything you can pretty much do in the water,
You can do.
we can do on land, and vice versa. The water just offers a different kind of element. It brings in a different lifestyle. There's water all around us.
Yes.
We're very lucky in South Africa.
Yes, and the weather is perfect.
And the weather's beautiful.
And to get kids moving, that's the best way. Put them into a big pond of water and they
Exactly.
are off. They
Exactly.
love. So let's encourage our children to swim as much as possible.
As much
and
as possible.
Just play in the water.
And it's brilliant for development of key muscles without risking injury. Because sometimes at a young age, if you're just a little bit off age-appropriate exercises, you can actually do more damage than good if you push them too hard. So one bit of advice that I'd always give is, just start off a little bit slower, build up a baseline strength, whatever age they are, and just make sure that if they are skipping, there's a certain strength that starts to show in the skipping before you maybe move them on to a heavier exercise or a weight. And keep it short. Kids don't have the longest attention span ever.
Yes, we can see that.
So you want to keep it short. You want to keep them busy all the time. And again, just little bits of variety,
Yes.
but not too much, because then again the concentration goes. So you got to keep it planned and in a program, but also be open to adapting and bringing in new methods. And we're lucky nowadays, we're also living in a time where sports aren't just the A, Bs and Cs, the rugby, the cricket and the soccer.
There's so
There's
many,
so
a
many
variety of.
adventure racing, trail hiking, mountain bike riding, long distances.
Oh, and those seem fun and outdoor.
Exactly. And even as a person who's not into competitive sports or anything, a healthy lifestyle will only set you up
Taking
for,
your kids on a bike ride on a
know what I
Sunday
mean?
morning to the park.
Exactly. Time with the family, share an interest. Your kids can come and take a little bit of a jog and a run with you. Just don't do 10 Ks with them, you know?
Get them,
But
start
keep
them
it all-
slowly, like you
start them slowly. But we're living in a great time where parents and children can actually play and develop together as well. And everyone has fun.
Yes,
You're not
everyone has
doing
fun.
the specific drills, and maybe mom or dad, they don't know anything about that specific sport.
They just have to go
It's all basic
show them what they
skills.
know and take them to have lots
Yeah.
of fun in the park, get them swimming.
Exactly.
And
We want to
even,
develop strength
yes,
so that they can do anything else that they want to. And then one more thing about that exercise is, it just connects a lot of nerves in the brain. So
it's actually brain development.
it's
in
brain
that?
development, yeah. We're setting up new pathways with every new activity that we learn, and every
almost
new body
connecting the
movement.
pathways, so right and left brain
Exactly.
connecting.
It definitely helps with everything. And yeah, activity and exercise is hand in hand. It does stimulate the brain, and it just lets them process thoughts a bit quicker, maybe remember a little bit more. Also, the strength is there, so when they do actually do activity, we're not going to... Kids fall over a lot. We're small, we're silly, we trip on our feet. And
But
just,
that's part of their development
that's part
as
of
well.
the development.
So let them fall. Let them,
falling over
let
is
them
learning.
get that graze on the knee.
Exactly,
And,
exactly. As long as they're okay, you know,
Yes.
there's no major injury.
Injuries,
Just
yes.
kind of encourage them to get up again and try again. And like I said, some things don't come easily first time round. So just it teaches us a little bit of perseverance to getting towards a goal that we want.
Very true.
Another thing, the parents will love it.
Yes.
The kids are tired when
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, when they've had a nice busy day, the kids are really tired. And a good night's sleep, we all know.
They can jump into bed with a good book and you can put them off to sleep, and then you can sit and have your cup of tea.
Exactly. And then
So,
have some mommy daddy time and
true.
just, you know. But it's very important, but it is a very holistic side.
Okay.
And just as important as our reading and our science and all of that is,
yes.
the exercise is just as important. So
Great. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell the audience to join us. So kids, get off those couches and start exercising. We're going to give you a list of exercises, and please try and follow with the kids here and with us. It will be fun. I'm going to call Masiha. She just wants to talk about a few games that she plays at school and maybe encourage you guys to try those games at school. Welcome, Masiha. I love to have you on our program. Do you like iKIDS?
Yes.
Do you watch iKIDS every week?
Yeah.
Yes. And last time you were here, you were reading books.
Yeah.
And this time you're going to do some physical activity.
Yes.
Yes? Can you tell us, Masiha, at school, do you play outside?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you love playing outside?
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us a few games that you play?
I play Simon Says, Catches, and Stuck in the Mud.
Stuck in the Mud, hide and seek?
No,
Not really. So can you tell us, if you play Simon Says, I've never heard of this game. I think maybe once I played it with you. I'm not sure. Can you tell us more about Simon Says?
So one person is Simon, and then they say, Simon says, clap your hands,
Yeah.
and then you clap your hands.
Oh, I better clap my hands. Simon Says.
But then if Simon says, clap your hands, then you don't clap your hands.
So we have to say Simon Says you must do it.
Yes.
So should I pick up the ball, Masiha? Oh, you got me. Simon Says pick up the ball. Well done. And can you tell me a little bit about catches?
Catches, if somebody
Is
is,
it catches or catches?
it's both.
It's both, okay.
So if somebody's on, they have to run after whoever's playing with them.
Yes.
And then if they catch them, then that person has to catch you.
So I must touch you and then you on.
Then I have to try and
Catch me.
yes.
And then I'm on again.
Yeah.
And there was one more you mentioned to me.
No.
Was
Stuck in the Mud.
Stuck in the Mud, yes.
Stuck in the Mud is similar, but you just have to get, if somebody catches you,
Yeah.
you just stand there and wait for somebody to come and get you.
So you
To
stuck
touch you.
until the other person comes and catches you.
Yeah.
And then you have to run, otherwise they're going to get you stuck again.
Yeah.
And then you'll be stuck in the mud for a long time and be bored.
Yeah.
Yes. And all these games, just like Brendan said, actually stimulates them, gets them active, but they're doing it in a fun way and they don't even realize how many muscles they're using.
socializing as well. It's a wonderful way to make
yeah.
new friends.
Socializing
Go
as
and
well.
play, you know.
Do you have lots of friends at school?
Yeah.
Thank you, Masiha. That was great hearing about all your games.
Okay.
Now we're going to move on to doing lots of fun activities with our audience and with the children here with us today. So we're going to cut to a short break while the kids get prepared to get physical and have lots of fun.
شكرا 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 يا ربي عسان هيا يا أصحابي شكرا 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 يا ربي عسان هيا يا أصحابي.
Welcome back to Get Active on iKIDS. Brendan is going to do some exercises with the kids now and have lots of fun. So follow us, stay off those couches and get moving.
Hi there. We're about to start off with a little bit of imaginary surfing. It's another interesting way to start a warm-up, and remember, warm-ups are very important, everybody. They don't have to be super serious or difficult, but it's always a good idea to get our bodies warm, get some blood around our bodies for the next bits of exercises. So who likes going to the beach?
Me?
I love going to the beach. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our imagination and we're going to pretend we're at the beach. We're looking out at the sea. Have a look. Have a look. Use your imagination. The waves are looking really, really good today. So we're going to grab our boards and we're going to run into the water. Okay, so first, grab your board. Find your board. Grab your board. And are we just going to run high knees Get those knees nice and high. Get those knees nice and high. Stay on the spot though. Get those knees nice and high. And now we're getting into the waves. So you've got to get them even higher over those waves. And now we're in the water. So what do we do when we're in the water on our board? You got to line your tummies. And now for this exercise, it's very, very important that we lift our feet off the floor and we lift our arms off the floor. And we're going to kick and paddle. We're going to kick and paddle and we're going to try find that wave. We're going to find that wave. And we're going to relax a bit. There are no waves at the moment, so we're going to lie on our back quickly. And we're just going to catch some sun. But again, feet off the floor, head off the floor. And we're just waiting for that. Oh, here comes a wave. Don't touch the floor with your hands or your knees. Roll on your tummy, paddle, paddle, paddle. And now we're going to jump. We're going to jump, and now we're surfing. So make sure knees nice and bent. And now we're surfing. Move your body around. Move your body around. And we're leaning a little bit to the right because it's a big wave. And now we're leaning a little bit to the left. Use those legs. Bend as much as you can. And it's knocked us over. Oh, and we're down again. We're down again. Oh, we've got to wait for another wave. Legs off the floor. Arms off the floor. Head off the floor. And we're just waiting. Can anybody see a wave? Is there one coming?
Yes.
Roll over again. No touching the floor with your hands or feet. And paddle, paddle, paddle. This is a big one. Kick hard and paddle. And jump. And jump. And so, oh, this one was too big. It's knocked us over again. It's knocked us over again. Hands and legs up. Here comes another one. Paddle, 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 paddle. And one more. Jump. We're going to ride this one all the way into the beach. Nice and low. Use those legs. Use those legs. Use those legs. Bend those knees and surf. And now if you really fancy, swap your legs. Because we're a trickster on the board. There we go. People are clapping and we swap again. And we're coming all the way into the shore. And we're done. And we put our board down. And we're just going to shake our arms, shake our legs, and shake your bodies. Is everybody warm? Are the hearts pumping? Good. Now we're going to move and we're going to start a little bit of our cone exercises. So come join me over there. Come on. Okay, everybody. Okay. Come behind this line over here, boy. And come behind this line. Go with the bigger guys. No, stay there. Stay there. Go into that behind that one. And you ladies can stand behind this one. Go there, boy. 3 and 4. Okay, everybody. What we're going to do is this is cone number 1. So you're going to run and touch this cone with both your hands. Run back to this one. Left hand. Run all the way to this one. Right hand. And then you sprint all the way back. Then your friend goes. So it's like a relay. Have some fun. Are you ready? Yes. Both hands, left hand, right hand. Go. You can touch your cones, boy. They're your cones in that row. Stay in your line. And now, come. Touch with your right hand. And all the way back to your friend. And then remember, this one is both hands. So come run. Who's next? Touch both hands. Left hand. Right hand. And all the way through. And remember, when you're running, keep those knees nice and high. And who's next? Let's go. Go again, go again, go again. Both hands. Come here, sweetie. Both hands. And then there. Left hand. And then right hand. And then all the way through. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Keep going. Both hands. Left hand. Right hand. Keep going. And run all the way through. Are you going to have a turn with me? Come with me. Both hands. Both hands. And then come with me. Come with me. Left hand, this one. And come with me here. Come with me here. Come with me here. And right hand. Come on, run your legs. Right. And now run as fast as you can back to your friend. Go, I'll race you, come. And one more round, everybody. One more round, then we'll have a short rest. This one, try and make it nice and fast. Let's go, let's go. Use those legs. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. One more time. Yes, yes, yes. Middle. This one. That one. Then that one. And then that one. And when we're done with it, go there. And when we're finished over here, we'll have a rest. I think we deserve some, hey? Well done. And have a rest. Are the legs burning a little bit? Good. Okay, everybody. What we're going to do now is we're going to play with our noodles. Now, when I'm swimming and I'm teaching you people swimming, I like to call these monkey branches because we play like monkeys, and these are the perfect things to hang on to. So I want you to pretend a little bit that you're one of those wild animals in the trees that jumps around, okay? But let's not squash me. I need a bit of space. Try find a little bit of space around you and make sure that you can't bump into anybody with your arms. You don't have to go so far. Let's come a little bit closer. Come stand over here. Come stand here for me. There we go. And now what we're going to do is I want you to take your monkey branch and don't be sneaky. Don't put your finger in the hole and make it really easy. I want you to put the noodle on your hand, and I want you to see if you can balance that noodle as long as you can. If you need to move around with it to keep it balanced, move around with it, but try and keep that noodle nice and balanced. If it's too easy on your hand, do it on 2 fingers for me and see if you can balance that noodle. And then if you really fancy, change it to the other hand. See if you can swap that noodle. Swap that noodle. Look, you see, look, it's making me move all over the place. And swap the noodle. And swap the noodle. And now we'll make it a little bit easier. Turn your noodle sideways and see if you can balance your noodle on your finger. See if you can keep that. See, it's not so easy. Even I'm having a trouble. Whoopsie. And if you drop it, don't give up. Just pick it. And if you really fancy, change your hands. Swap it to the other hand. And swap it to the other hand. Now everybody with a yellow noodle, look at someone with a blue noodle. Hold your noodle at the bottom and say, swap with me. No, but don't just do that. This is what I want. Swap with me. Throw it at me. 1, 2, 3. And try and catch the monkey branch with your friend. Who's got a yellow? Swap with me. No, hold it properly at the bottom. Swap with me. Oh, that's a terrible throw. Make sure that you can throw it so your friend can catch it. Try again. Catch a few. Catch a few. There we go. Swap with me. There we go. Swap with me. There we go. All right. Drop your noodle on the floor. All of a sudden, we've got a balance on this tiny little thing. So find some, no, you can't do it on the trampoline. Come onto the grass. And now I want you to pretend that you're on a tightrope and you're in one of the biggest circuses in the world. And if you need a little bit of help, you can always ask a friend, come hold my hand and I'll help you. You can always ask a friend to help you. Come stand over here. Come stand over there and hold my hand. And let's see if we can do the balance. Whoopsie. Well done. Well done. Very, very good, guys. And last one for the balancing. Make it nice and long this time. And just see if you can stand on your noodle with your toes and your heels off the floor. And you got to use all these muscles in your tummy. You got to use some muscles in your arms. There we go. And if you really fancy, see if you can jump and turn around. Jump and turn around. Or you can go one leg standing on your noodle and swap it to the other leg. And again, if you really fancy, jump. There we go. Jump. Perfect. Lovely. And that's just an idea of some of the things you can do to play with without really having to spend too much money. And most of us have these lying around at home. So when you get home, your noodles are not just for the pool. You can have a lot of fun with them. Okay.
Thank you, Brendan. You look tired.
These little guys have too much energy.
They have a lot of energy. And this is the best way to get it out of them. Get them moving. Yes.
Look behind us. We kind of said we're done.
Yes, and yet
and they just carry on and off they go. So that's kind of the results of what you're looking for.
Thank you so much, and I'm sure the kids at home have had lots of fun, and they're going to try everything at home as well. Brendan, we know that you're from Swim Gym, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
There is a Facebook page. If anybody wants to join, like the Facebook page of Brendan's, it's called Swim Gym. And thank you, Brendan, for being here, and we welcome you for the next show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Don't forget to follow Brendan's page on Swim Gym, and ITV will actually put it down here for us, and you'll have the address to like his page. Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And before we say goodbye, I just want Amara to tell us how she felt about the show and how she enjoyed all the exercises. So, hello, Amara.
Hi.
How was the day today? Did you have lots of fun?
Yes, it was really fun.
What did you do?
So we were pretending that we were going to the beach and we were surfing.
You were surfing on the grass? That sounds like fun.
And then we did some stuff with noodles, which was so fun because there's so many things you can do with stuff that you find lying around in the house.
Well done. And are you going to practice this at home?
Yes.
And show your mom and all your brothers and sisters what you do?
Yes.
Yes, and then at school you're going to tell them all about the games that you played and get all your friends active. Yes? Thank you so much for watching Get Active with iKIDS, and please join us again next week when we have more fun activities. Assalamu alaikum.
أهلاً أهلاً في ربيع سان هيا هيا